Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Thrive Market. Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store with a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable. So big thanks to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video, and I'll talk a little bit more about them later. So today we're going to be making St. Louis style pizza. Now this pizza I've never actually tried before, but its basic gestalt is that it is got a thin crust that's crisp when you bite it. The toppings go all the way out to the edges. There's no crust on the edge. And it's cut into little squares or rectangles. It's often called bar or party pizza. And most famously, it's made with Provel cheese. This cheese. Hoffman's Provel cheese. Now what I really love about this recipe and what drew me to it is the fact that we don't have to wait for the dough to rise or to rest or proof, because this dough contains no yeast whatsoever. I want to see if I can get an entire pizza done in the time that you would order pizza to have it delivered to your own house. We're going to use 2 cups of self-rising flour. If you don't have that, you can substitute all-purpose flour, same amount, along with 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a ½ teaspoon of salt. 2 cups. I'm going to add a little bit of corn syrup because based on accounts of Emmy's, which is a pizza chain, I've read that the crust and the sauce are a little bit sweet. Now we're going to add some olive oil. Don't mind that. Bloop, 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 bloop. 2 tablespoons. Just plain old water. So normal pizza dough made with yeast, we would have to allow the dough to rest to make the CO2 bubbles that make the crust bread-like. So I'm just working the flour and water together. And if you have time, it's good to let this rest for about 10 or 15 minutes, and it'll make it easier to stretch the dough out into 2 pizzas. Now, if you don't have time, if you want to beat the delivery order, then you can go ahead and roll this out right away. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to my pan. I know someone is going to ask where I got this, and I just picked this up at the thrift store many years ago just as like a sifter, but today I'm going to be cooking with it. It looks like it's very purposeful. If any of you know specifically what this pan is for, let me know. 2 pieces of parchment paper that were greased to assist with this rolling out process. And so I like to roll from the middle out. So I live in the New England area, and the Boston Celtics are very popular here. And I have to say my children are also huge fans. And we were delighted to see an Emmy's sponsored video by Jason Tatum, who hails from St. Louis, and he was singing the jingle, "The Square Beyond Compare." Oh, we were so tickled by that when I was doing the research for this video. I'm like, it's Jason! Oh my gosh! There's my pizza dough. I'm going to pop this into a preheated 425-degree oven and par bake this for about 3 minutes, just to ensure that everything gets extra crispy. So while that's happening, let us prepare a cheese. Proveling it up. In the St. Louis area, of course, you can buy this pre-grated. There's also a version that looks a bit like pasta. Looks like it's been extruded out of a pasta die. It's got kind of this squiggly pasta-like shape to it. Itadakimasu. The texture very similar to American cheese. Kind of melty, creamy, very homogeneous, a little bit plasticky. I think it will even show more of that quality once it's melted. It's a little bit different than American cheese for sure. It has more flavor to it. It reminds me a little bit of Gouda. It's got a little bit of a nuttiness, a little bit of a smokiness, very creamy, homogeneous texture. But all in all, more cheese-like than cheese. There is our pizza crust. It's a little bit golden around the edges, just a tiny bit, and very flat. You can just make this a plain cheese pizza if you like, but I'm going to be making the works version. Add some sauce and get it all the way to the edges. Cheese, some peppers, sliced onion, bacon. This bacon has been pre-cooked, and then some mild Italian sausage that has also been cooked. I'm going to place this back in the oven and cook it from 8 to 10 minutes or until all the toppings are nice and cooked and bubbly and warmed up and our crust is thin and crispy. Alrighty, see you in a little bit. So while we're waiting for our pizza to bake, let me tell you a little bit more about Thrive Market. So Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store with the mission to make healthy living easy and affordable. It's such a great way to save time, but what I really like about it is that if you've got certain dietary restrictions or you're following a certain plan, it's such a great way to get the ingredients and foodstuffs that you need because you can sort all the products using different kinds of filters. For example, if you have a gluten-free diet or if you're looking for products that are keto friendly or plant-based or vegan, and you can just add those filters. And what I really like is that you can be introduced to new products that you haven't tried before, tasted before. And the best thing is that you save money. You can find tons of different products, organic, natural food products that are below traditional retail pricing. And Thrive Market offers a huge selection of products, including organic groceries, snacks, supplements, eco cleaning supplies, meats, veggies, even frozen items, plant-based items. It's great. You have an entire grocery store at your fingertips and it will arrive right to your doorstep. I picked up a bunch of pantry staples like oatmeal, walnuts, pumpkin seeds. I feel like you never can have too much maple syrup. So if you'd like to try Thrive Market out for yourself today, click the link down below or head over to thrivemarket.com/emmymade to receive 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60 when you join Thrive Market today. Big thanks to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video and for allowing me to make better videos for all of you. Looks so good. It looks so good. Looks so good. Look at this, lovelies. Yeah. Slide it onto our cutting board. Ooh. Now we need to slice this into squares. Alrighty, my lovelies, let's eat this while it's hot. My first taste of St. Louis style pizza. Look at that. Itadakimasu. I like it. So the crust is very thin. You see that? Thin, 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 thin. So when you bite into it, it has a noticeable crunch. Based on descriptions that I've read, since I've never actually had St. Louis style pizza in St. Louis before, it's even thinner. More almost like a chip kind of crunch. Mine's pretty crunchy, but I suspect it goes even thinner. So for me, the purpose of this crust is more of a textural experience. You get a nice big crunch, a little bit of slight sweetness in there, but it's not really about the flavors that are developed by the yeast at all. It is similar to a cracker or a pita bread. It's just the kind of blank canvas to put all of your toppings on top. I really love cutting it into a square. I think that's brilliant. It's a really simple way to present a pizza and everyone can have a little bite. It's perfect for sharing. This combination, by the way, is fantastic. The smokiness of the bacon goes really well with the cheese. And the cheese here, I don't mind the cheese at all. I know that Provel gets a bad rap, but I don't see what the problem is. It's really melty and it doesn't overpower any of the flavors going on here. The crust also reminds me a bit of frozen pizza. I grew up eating frozen pizzas as a snack, little Celeste, after school. And this reminds me of that. This is much thinner, but the same kind of mouthfeel. And if you have everything on hand, definitely faster than drive-through. You can have an entire pizza done in about 20 minutes. That includes prepping the dough, prepping all the ingredients, and cooking it. And of course, cheaper than delivery too. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to try Thrive Market for yourself, click the link down below or head over to thrivemarket.com/emmymade to receive 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60 when you join Thrive Market today. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. I love hearing from you. I learned so much from you. Like this video, subscribe, check out my website for a printable version of this recipe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Pizza time!